Bismillah.
Al-Mustafa, the chosen and the beloved, who was a dawn unto his own day, had waited 12 years in the city of Orphalis for his ship that was to return and bear him back to the isle of his birth.
To the isle.
To the isle of his birth.
Mm.
And in the 12th year of this, on the 7th day, the Leilul,
Mm-hmm.
the month of reaping,
Mm-hmm.
he climbed the hill without the city walls, and looked seaward, and he beheld his ship coming with the mist. Then the gates of his heart were flung open, and his joy flew far over the sea, and he closed his eyes and prayed in the silences of his soul. Of his soul. But as he descended the hill, a sadness came upon him, and he thought in his heart, "How shall I go in peace and without sorrow? Nay, not without a wound in the spirit shall I leave the city." The prophet. Oh wait, I don't need to read that.
Mm-hmm.
Long were the days of pain I have spent within its walls, and long were the nights of aloneness, and who can depart from his pain and his aloneness without regret? Too many fragments of the spirit have I scattered in these streets, and too many are the children of my longing that walk naked among these hills, and I cannot withdraw from them without a burden and an ache. It is not a garment I cast of this day, but I skin that I tear with my own hands. Nor is it a thought I leave behind me, but a heart made sweet with hunger and with thirst. Yet I could not tarry longer. The sea that calls all things
Loud.
Yet I cannot tarry longer. The sea that
It's okay. Keep going.
this sea that calls all things under her calls me, and I must embark. For to say those the hours burn in the night is to freeze and crystallize and be bound in a mold. I'm just gonna read this one more page.
Just read the whole chapter. Just finish it. Just go. It's fine. You're reading for me. I used to read for you. Now you're reading for me. You're returning the favor, right?
Yeah.
How hard is that?
Fan would I take with me all that is here, but how shall I? A voice cannot carry the tongue and the lips that give it wings. Alone must it seek the ether, and alone and without his nest shall the eagle fly across the sun. Now when he reached the foot of the hill, he turned again towards the sea, and he saw his ship approaching the harbor, and upon her proud mariners, the men of his own land. And his soul cried out to them, and he said, "Sons of my ancient mother, you riders of the tides, how often have you sailed in my dreams, and now you come in my awakening, which is my deeper dream. Ready am I to go, and my eagerness with sails full set awaits the wind. Only another breath will I breathe in this still air. Only another living look cast backward, and then I shall." I don't even think it tells you when the chapter is over.
Just keep going. It's all right. You read for like 5 minutes, and you're so tired. I used to read for you for like hours. Like I was like there, enjoying it, like reading it, like as long as
Hours?
yeah. Yeah, I used to read for you until I was asleep. Like I used to sleep before you.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was there reading for you until, and when I finished reading for you, I would lay on the ground, on the floor of your room, waiting for you to go to sleep, and I would go to sleep before you, and I enjoyed doing that. But the problem is that you're doing it and you're not enjoying it. You're doing it for me, but you're not enjoying it.
And what shall I give unto him? Him who is. Oh. No. And then I shall stand among you, a secret.
See what? Spell it.
See.
See fair.
Okay. So
Spell it. Mm-hmm.
S-E.
Ah.
Oh wait, no. Seafarer.
Yeah.
A seafarer amongst seafarers, and you vast sleepless mother, who alone are peace and freedom to the river and the only stream. Only another winding will this stream make. Only another murmur in this glade, and then I shall come to you, a boundless drop to a boundless ocean. And as he walked, he saw from after men and women leaving their fields and their
Vineyards, yeah.
and hastening toward the city gates. And he heard their voices calling his name and shouting from field to field, telling one another of the coming of his ship. And he said to himself, "Shall the day of parting be the day of gathering? And shall it be said that my eve was in truth my dawn? And what shall I give unto him who is left stuffed, who was stuffed? And what shall I give unto him who has left his plow in made furrow, or to him who has stopped the wheel of his winepress? Shall my heart become a tree heavy laden with fruit that I may gather and give unto them? And shall my desires flow like a fountain, that I may fill their cups? Am I a harp that the hand of the mighty may touch me, or a flute that his breath may pass through me? A seeker of silences am I, and what treasure have I found in silences, that I may dispense with confidence? If this is my day of harvest, and what fields have I sowed the seed, and when it ended, what unremembered seasons, when unremembered seasons. If this indeed be the hour in which I lift up my lantern, it is not my flame that shall burn therein. Empty and dark shall I raise my lantern, and the guardian of the night shall fit it with oil, and he shall light it also. These things he said in words, but much in his heart remained unsaid, for he himself could not speak his deeper secret. And when he entered into the city, all the people came to meet him, and they were crying out to him as with one voice. And the elders of the city stood forth and said, "Go not yet away from us. A noontide have you been in our twilight, and your youth has given us dreams to dream. No stranger are you among us for a guest, but our son and your dearly beloved's and your dearly beloved and our dearly beloved. Suffer not yet for our eyes to hunger for your face. And the priest and the priestesses said unto him, let not the waves of the sea separate us now, and the years you have spent in our midst become a memory. You who walk among us a spirit, and your shadow has been a light upon our faces. Much have we loved you, but speechless was our love, and with vials has it been veiled. Yet now it cries aloud unto you, and would stand relief before you. And ever has it been, and ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. And others came also and entreated him, but he answered them not. He only bent his head, and those who stood near saw his tears falling upon his breast. And he and the people proceeded towards the great square before the temple, and there came out of the sanctuary a woman whose name was Almitra, and she was a seekress. Can I just read 2 more pages?
Let's see. This is the end of it.
Hmm?
That's the end of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's 2 pages at the end of the chapter?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
All right, just finish it.
Wait, so I think what tells you there's a new chapter is like the first letter of a chapter is like this huge letter.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And he looked upon her with exceeding tenderness, for she also had first stout and can you help me read this?
Which one?
Sought.
Sort.
Had first sought and believed in him when he had been but a day in their city, and she hailed him, saying, Prophet of God, in quest of the uttermost, long have you searched the distances for your ship, and now your ship has come, and you must needs go. Deep is your longing for the land of your memories, and the dwelling place of your greatest desires, and our love would not bind you, nor needs hold you. Yet this we ask her, you leave us, but you speak to us and give us of your truth, and we will give it unto our children, and they unto their children, and it shall not perish. In your aloneness you have watched with our days, and in your wakefulness you have listened to our weeping and the laughter of our sleep. Now therefore disclose us to ourselves, and tell us all that has been shown you of that which is between birth and death. And he answers, people of Orphalese, of what I can speak, save of that which is even now moving within your souls.
All right.
Okay.
You wanted to stop right at the end of the chapter?
Yeah.
All right. And what is this book?
Captain Underpants.
Okay, so you read for me for 14 minutes.
Oh.
Thank you. What are you looking for?
How did I never read this one? ninth epic novel by Dave Pilkey.
What did you learn from reading for me?
Huh?
What did you learn from reading for me? What did you get from what you just read? Not much. Okay, we're gonna read the same chapter tomorrow to see if you'll get something out of it. Just don't say nothing. It's okay. Just read for yourself now.
Okay. The rest of the kindergartners receive similar treatment when...
Do you enjoy this book that you're reading now?
Yeah. Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Return of Tippy Tinkle Trousers.
What can you tell me about this book?
It's just about it's just about this guy named Captain Underpants who fights these weird supervillains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The rest of the kindergartners receive similar treatment when they tried to enter the school. Unfortunately for them, nobody had any idea who was bringing Kipper and his friends. At lunchtime, the delivery guy from Pizza Palace showed up. Hey, shouted Kipper. How come there's only 4 pizzas today? That's all Mr. Maggie ordered, said the delivery guy. What a cheapskate. Well, hand him over, Bob. Okay, but I need to give you a warning, said the delivery guy. These pizzas are really, really hot. They better be hot, yelled Kipper. I hate cold pizza.
Are there movies about this book?
Hmm?
Is there a movie about this book?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a long time ago, and I don't remember much in it. All I remember is that Mr. Krupp hit the ground because George and Harold tried not to let him turn back to Mr. Krupp.
Okay.
When he was Captain Underpants.
Let me see the cover of the book. Let me see.
Can I still just...
Yeah, I just want to look I just want to look here. Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Return of Tippy Tinkle Trousers. Okay.
Featuring Flip-O-Rama, the world-famous cheesy animation technique that lets you animate the action. Have you read your underpants today? Kipper yanked the pizzas out of the delivery guy's hands and headed towards the cafeteria with his friends. They kicked the lunchroom door open and strutted over to the kindergartner's table. Look at all the tasty pizza we got, Kipper said to the hungry kids. I'll bet you guys are starving. Aw, that's so sad. Kipper, Bug, Luigi, and Finstein each grabbed a giant slice and crammed it into their mouths. The 4 bullies smiled obnoxiously as they chewed with wide, revoltingly cavernous mouths that showed every mushy glob of shiny, doughy goo. 223, 224.
What time is your bedtime?
8?
8?
Yeah.
It's way past 8.
What?
Yeah.
But my mom said I had 5 minutes of...
Yeah, but that's maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes till what time, but it's way past that time though.
Ew, this
Yeah, I think
This pizza's
it's
kinda hot.
like 20 minutes till
Said Pixar as he
till
swallowed
9 or
partially and
something
wiped
like that. I
some
don't know.
sweat off his forehead. Yeah, said this pizza is really hot. Ow, ow, ow! Ow, 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 ow. Said Kipper, this
Okay,
pizza is way too hot. It burns, it burns.
okay, recite Fatiha and I'm gonna end up my recording.
As he stuck out his tongue and
Recite Fatiha and I'm gonna finish my recording.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Malik Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin.